Hi there, it's Pete the Hipster King from the Hairy Game Lords, and this evening we have been playing this Cake of Doom. Da, da, da. So, Cake of Doom is a sort of 15 to 30 minute card game. We say it was 15 to 30 minutes. Of course, with us, we were probably paying for more like 45 minutes or a bit more. It's a really, really simple game. You are going to be basically using your cakes because you are aliens and you have found that the way to the hearts of humans is to bribe them with cake. And you are trying to take over the world by bribing them with cakes. And each of your alien races has a different kind of asymmetric power. So there's some nice little bits in there. And you are going to be bribing the different continents. Each different continent has a different number of cakes that you need to sort of bribe them with as a minimum bribe. And it is a race to get 2 of the continents that you are in control of by having bribed them. And then you are aiming, and this is where the Doom comes in, you are trying to get control of the Democratic Order of Mankind, or the Doom card. And if you get that with 5 or more cakes, you are going to be the winner, the most powerful alien race in the universe. But of course, with this kind of game, it isn't all about the cakes. It isn't all about the cakes, because the other aliens can throw a few spanners in the works. They can use these cards to take your cake away when you're trying to bribe and reduce the value of your
cake
bribe.
away. This is also a review copy, so there is artwork missing.
Yeah, there is artwork missing on some of these cards, so this is all still prototype.
It's coming soon!
And we have these type of cards, so I could then block if Dave was trying to prevent me from bribing by taking some of my bribes away. I can block those cards, and you go backwards and forwards around the table, grabbing more cards and trying to take control until one of you has completely got those 2 continents and the Doom. I think what happened with us was that we kind of we got into the habit of watching what people were doing and managing each other, so that it took a very, very long time to get to the point where somebody was able to win. And we probably could have tried to stop him as well, but we've been playing a fair while. So I think this is one of those games, it probably pays to get it over and done quickly. It was just starting to outstay its welcome, but that was because of the way we were playing, to be totally honest. We were being pretty brutal against each other. Whereas I think we could have probably sped it up. Dave and I played this at AIRECON, and I'll be honest, I was beaten by an 8 or 9 year old girl. Dave was nearly beaten by her, and her quality bants she would have fitted in at the Hairy Game Lords table comfortably, because she was able to give Dave and I a fairly good roasting in terms of the quality of her banter. So really, really enjoyed this game. So definitely get yourself onto Kickstarter and take a look if it sounds like your cup of tea.
Hi, Dave the Grey, and Cake of Doom. It's about cake. What's not to love? Everybody likes cake. And I'm just going to steal Angie's thunder, and some of this artwork. It's really, really very pretty. Lots of pictures of cake. You'll be hungry by the time you finish playing this. You also get really cool alien meeple. It's just used for the turn tracker, but that is a really cool meeple. So, the thing I really like about this game is, as Pete has already alluded, Pete got an absolute caning by an 8-year-old. It was hilarious. I'll be honest, I was sweating a bit by the end because she possibly really, really close. But I think it's a game that an 8-year-old can play. And I'm going to pretend, just for the purposes of this conversation, to be 48-year-old can play. And you could probably teach your grand to play it as well, to be fair. So it is anybody can play, really quick, quite backstabby. The issue we had was we were kind of hunting in packs tonight in a, James is about to win, pile on. James is now not about to win for like the next 3 turns. Ange is about to win, pile on. So nobody got a chance to do anything until Martin managed to weasel his way into a, you can't like sabotage me, you can't steal off me, blah, ha ha ha. And then he took over the world. But really pretty game. 15, 30 minutes. Looks great, dead easy. Bit of backstabbiness. Kickstarter on now, so get stuck in.
Slightly Beardy James here. So, this game was not one for me, but I think it's because I was grumpy about losing badly. There's something about these games where you've got to edge your way to victory, and I feel like everyone targets me because I'm so lovely.
Whatever.
Let's just say everybody targets you and leave it at that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of ties my view of the game because I'm rubbish at it. But I think the thing with this game is it is really good for, I guess, the level it's aimed at. So if you like exploding kittens, you will probably really like this game. It's a very different game from Exploding Kittens, but it's something which has got loads of interaction. It's got a lot of kind of like, I guess, trying to eke each other's out of the game, and a lot of kind of take that, and I'm going to play this card to stop you doing that. It is intended to be quite quick. We are strategists here at the Hairy Game Lords, and it probably didn't run as quickly as it could have, but I really like the way that you can kind of build up your strategy. So in between your turns, so you play your cakes, you get your stuff, but at the end of the go, you're going to be drawing up cards, and I think this is my favourite bit because you can choose whether you're going to get more cakes, which is buying power, or you're going to get more power cards, which is these things like the blasters and stuff like that. And those things have got their own coloured backs on them. So you've got a hand which looks like this to other people, so they know how much you can buy. Potentially, they know that you've got some potential defensive cards in there as well. So I like that you can kind of make that choice as you're going along playing this game. It is light, it's fun, and I think that it is the kind of game which is very welcoming to lots of different types of people. I could totally see this going down very well at the youth wellbeing group that I help to run, because it's something that brings people in, which is a good thing.
Ange, the bearded lady here, and yes, look at that artwork on the box. That is absolutely awesome artwork. Love the whole thing of there being aliens, and of course, love the whole thing of there being cake. All the different types of cake there are. What's really great is that, yes, there is some cake that's just worth one cake, but then there are other cakes that will help you in claiming certain locations. So one card may give you 2 cake for America or 2 cake for Europe, and of course 2 cake towards helping you get the winning location of Doom, bringing Doom on the planet. Great game, great theme, great idea, great interaction and banter around the table. I really enjoyed using these action cards. This one here allows you to grab a card from the discard pile. And what I did is that I would then grab this card here and play this card, which allowed me to steal a card, a sabotage card from another player. And then I would sometimes get... What would be great is I stole one of these cards one time, which then allowed me to get this one back and use it again. So I went round the table getting different cards off people until I was pleased with what I got. And actually what I got was a block from Dave, which meant then that when I went in for a great attack on, I think it was Pete's, one of Pete's chosen and claimed locations, he tried to stop me and couldn't.
-3, and it was wasted.
Exactly what happened.
So, a great game, lots of banter produced around the table, lots of backstabbing taking place over quite fun and kind of, I don't know, like comic, like cartoony, like artwork. So, a great little filler for your games night, and great also with families as well as gamers. So do check this one out on Kickstarter.
So there was one rule which, like I mentioned, that this is quite like exploding kittens in terms of the weight, but there is a rule which you can add in, which adds a bit of extra kind of depth to those who like it, and we love depth. So you can do blind sabotaging. So when you're trying to bid for a planet, you can put your cake space down, so nobody knows exactly what your cake power is in that bribe, that planet. And it still goes around the table with people having opportunity to sabotage. But you can, I guess you can like really bluff people out of cards, or you can try and really kind of extra your strategy in this game. So I just really like that little bit of thing there. Yeah.
Martin here. I could talk about this game, but I know what you really want to know is I won. It's a good game. It's a laugh. All the bands get involved.